Hi everyone, Serious Voice here. This is my very first video since reaching the 100 subscriber mark. As a matter of fact, we're at the 200 subscriber mark. Thank you all so very much for joining the community. I can't thank you enough. I'd be remiss if I didn't pause and say thank you. You are appreciated. I would also be tone deaf if I ignored what's going on with recording artist actor DMX. It was reported by TMZ and others that on Friday of last week, DMX had a heart attack and is currently in a vegetative state. It's a terrible thing. You know, X is a superstar and you can't find one individual that doesn't love him. I've never met him personally, but I did meet his ex-wife and we've collaborated at an event. There have been a number of reports from DJs, particularly Funk Flex, who's called out the music industry for not helping X with his addictions. A prayer vigil was held in White Plains here in New York last night, and it drew a sea of people from near and far, including celebrities, the biker community, hip-hop fans, and of course fans who are into other forms of music who love his acting and everything that he does. Matter of fact, I have a close friend who resides in Buffalo, and he was inspired by DMX because DMX would always have a song attached to every album that he'd create, a song that would glorify God. And those songs that glorified God inspired a independent artist, friend of mine, to get into music, Christian hip-hop music. So many have been touched by him. Of course, he sold 23.3 million albums, and he's released hundreds of singles. We've seen him in a number of movies. He's been all over Hollywood doing so many things. And so I just want to encourage you guys to just keep praying for DMX so that God would truly use him and he would truly walk in his calling. I also want to report to you guys that every Thursday we are going to be premiering a snippet of an episode from season 1 of Success Stories with Serious Voice. Those of you out there that are watching probably know that I launched a talk show, and I'm also executive producer, so do check it out every Thursday right here on Serious Voice TV, where we're going to be talking about everything that relates to Serious Voice and also, of course, current events right here on Serious Voice TV. I also want to drop a little hint that a lot of people have been asking about I'm Not a Comedian, which is, it was my first stand-up experience, so we're right now working on I'm Not a Comedian Part 2. And of course, you guys know I can't say that I'm not a comedian because I actually did a stand-up set. So I am a comedian, which I'm excited about as well. What do you guys think? Post your responses, comments right below on this video because I'm officially a comedian. So that's it, guys. As always, if you're feeling a bit down, COVID has stolen your joy, you're just not feeling right, remember to keep your head up. Serious Voice.